In the 80s, news was more than just entertainment. It was real. And no news was more real than the news in Sacramento with the Channel 7 Action News team. Ted Tedley, Summer Storms, Roddy Mitchell, Kit Andrews, Jim Devine, Lily Pond, Bradley Freeland, Sal Frasco, Ed Brandt, Roy Blunt Jr., and featuring Brian Brider as Ricardo Sanchez. And now for the Action 7 News at 7.
Welcome back to Channel 7 Action News.
Buenas noches, todos del Sacramento.
I'm Ted Tedley.
And I'm Rick Sanchez.
Nice to have you here, Rick.
It's a pleasure is mine, Ted.
Yes.
Those of you at home, Ted and I go way back.
We studied together in college. In the news! Transformers! They're taking over the country, taking over the world. This mega box bot is out of control. More than 11.
And now, some babies were given away in Guatemala. Their facial features were horribly disfigured because of a poorly done cleft palate procedure. The doctors are being investigated. More at 11.
Horrible news there. And in lighter news, designing women were all horribly disfigured, sorry Summer, when a light fell on them in their studio this week.
I like the blonde.
Best of luck to them getting better. I do too.
More news, someone vomited near money.
More at 11 on that. Excellent. And that's right. Now, today with weather, we have Summer Storms, who's bravely here after having been disfigured yesterday. Summer, take it away.
Okay. Hi, I'm Summer Storms, and I'm still beautiful. Today in California, it's raining because it's sad about my face. Back to you, Ted.
That was very brave, Summer, very brave. I think we can all, very brave.
And now to the field.
But actually, I think Roddy is up now.
Ted, you're going to interrupt me? You're going to challenge me on the air?
Well, if you did it right, I wouldn't have to. So, it's your first day. That's okay. That's okay.
I'll give you this one.
All right, and now we're with Roddy Mitchell with the kids' news. Roddy.
Hey, kids. Thunder. 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 Thundercatcher, go. 3 o'clock.
Don't have any idea what that means.
You call that news? You call this news?
Yes. I'd say it may not be with a Latin flair, but neither were you up until recently.
That's supposed to be. You know, my heritage goes all the way back to Guadalajara.
Yes. Slaveholders in Guadalajara. And with, on the scene, you were saying?
Yes, on the scene, Kit Kittredge.
Kid Andrews. Andrews.
Hi. Thanks, Ted and Rick. Ow! I'm out here. It's awfully windy, lightning, rain, blasting. I wish I'd known it was going to be this bad, but things aren't as terrible as we thought. Oh my gosh!
Kid, what's going on? Are you okay, Kid?
More shocking developments at 11.
Yes, I'm sure she's fine. Also, in sadder news, I'd like to take a moment to say a little something in memory of the woman who sat next to me here yesterday, Chrissy Brandt, daughter of Ed Brandt, our suspended executive producer. She tragically died in a self-inflicted accident where she stabbed herself repeatedly in the chest with a sharpened nail file. Chrissy, we'll miss you. Chrissy Brandt died yesterday, on this day, in this month, in 1980. Oh God, she's so young. news we've got to give.
After the news, as he sometimes does, Jim Devine calls a staff meeting with the staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's yours, hero and mine, and luckily all of our bosses, Jim Devine.
Bravo, Jim. Bravo, Jim. Good to see you.
Good to have you on board, Dirty Sanchez. Listen, I've got good news. And I'm very, very, very happy to tell everybody here live. We are now number 2 in Sacramento. Number 2! I've only been here a week, and we've gone from number 4 to number 2.
Baby Chris is dead?
Now,
Oh, God.
I'm glad that homeless guy brought this up because this is something that seems to be rumors going around the station. We've had 3 deaths here this week. 3 deaths.
Sounds like a story to me, Ted.
And a story it is because all of them were suicides. What? Unfortunate as it is, this unfortunate happens to be our blessing. We are number 2, ladies and gentlemen. I have an affiliate in Los Angeles, and they did a cover story on our little station.
They did a story on us?
Us. They think we're important enough.
That's a little bit callous, Jim.
Callous?
I think it's callous. That's what I'm going to say, and I'll say it again, callous. That's right. 3 people have died here. And I think a little bit of a celebratory vibe you've got going on is a little bit much.
It's perhaps celebratory, okay? Ted, chill out.
No, I won't chill out.
I think you should
Chill out. I am talking. If I'm talking, you shut up. This guy has been here for less than 24 hours. 24 hours. And I'm compelled to listen to everything that he says.
I'd like to be head anchor.
Don't you talk to Ted that way. He's a hero, all right?
Divine, if that's what this takes, that's what you'll get. You want war? You've got one. My contract says you can't fire me for at least the next week.
Ted.
So I'm here.
Ted. Do you
Jim?
want to just read the news, or do you want to be the news?
Is that a threat?
It's not a threat. It's a threat when I say it's a threat.
Are you saying it's a threat?
Wait a minute, does anyone hear that?
That sounds like news happening right now.
Is it
After the meeting, Ted Tedley goes back to his dressing room and gets a visit from his old college friend and recent co-anchor, Ricardo Sanchez.
Tell me how to do the news. Been doing the news since before Vietnam. I've been doing the news since I was discovered in that community theater. God damn it. Rick?
Ted? I'm just having a margarita for the late edition. I wanted to tell you it's a pleasure to do work with you, to sit next to you.
Wish I could say the same, Rick. I haven't forgotten that night you stole both my girlfriend and my term paper.
Look, Rick, that's old news, okay? Old news.
Old news.
What I'm going to steal from you now is your career.
Oh, really?
Why, yes, I've already stolen it. See? We have someone on this, right?
Someone's out there right now.
Listen.
What?
Hey, your job is mine. You're gonna go back to children's radio.
Children's radio,
Where you
huh?
started.
You know what, an old news hound like me, maybe that's where I belong, but I'll tell you what.
What?
I'm not going without a fight. Never liked you, Sanchez, ever since you sauntered in with your Mexican history class. I never liked you. I thought at the risk of being redundant, I thought you were dirty then. I think you're dirty now. And And one of these days, I'm gonna take this finger and wipe that smear right off your face, that smile, that smug, dirty look.
How dare you?
I suppose you know what this means. I can only solve this one way. The Occidental College way.
Greco-Roman wrestling?
As you wish.
Summer is in her dressing room when she gets a visit from her sister, Kit Andrews.
Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Okay. You don't tell me it's gonna be raining and lightning, and I'm out there in the middle of it all. Thanks a lot.
I said it was raining because of my face.
Summer, listen. It's not as bad as you think. Just face the world. Just let them see who you really are.
I can't.
Come on. It can't be that bad.
It's horrible.
Just let me take a look.
No.
Please.
No.
You gotta face this. Just let me peek under.
No. It's too bad.
Oh my God. Yes! Now you're as hideous as I am. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. I prayed for this day for so many years.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry. But
Are you delighting in my pain?
a little bit, yes.
I've always looked up to you, Kit. I've always looked up to you. I always wanted to be you. I'm here because I wanted to be just like you.
Now you are!
You're just mad. You're just mad because when I was born, Mom and Dad didn't buy you a pony.
They didn't buy me a pony. They didn't come to my graduation because you had a Little Miss Akron competition to go to. This is payback. This is payback for all those years. Thank you, God. Thank you. I promise I'll stop lusting after David Cassidy now. Thank you.
Why are you doing this to me? I think I swallowed some ace bandage.
Oh, it's okay. I thought it would feel better to belittle you and make you feel as small as I do. It really doesn't feel that good. I'm sorry, Summer. God, I'm worthless. I'm a pathetic person. I'm making fun of the disfigured. I'm sorry. No, don't comfort me. Please don't be nice to me. I don't deserve it. I don't.
I love you anyway, because you're my sister.
I'm sorry.
Lily Pond is at her desk when Jim Devine and Bradley Freeland go to talk with her.
Good afternoon, it's KRAD. We're number 2. Let me transfer you.
4:30. And I think Roy broke.
Oh, hello, Mr. Devine.
I realized I never sat at your desk before.
Well, it is the reception area, and you do have that giant leather chair in your office. But join me. Jolly Rancher?
Lily,
Yes, sir.
I'm very upset at what happened in the meeting today.
Oh,
I've never had anybody ever question something that I do. And Ted did that in front of everybody.
he sure did.
Does that make you think less of me as a boss? Do I not have the authority that I once had if I have employees questioning my motives as if I've got something sinister behind them?
You know, it is, actually. Oh, my goodness, and you're the boss. We should really be looking up to you, and you're in charge, and now we're number 2. Oh, that's horrible that that Ted did that to you.
It is really horrible.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not going to let him have any of my Jolly Ranchers when he comes through. How about that?
I don't think that's good enough. I think
I
he'll still
will-
question my authority.
I
Jolly
will-
Rancher or no Jolly Rancher. Lily, you're the smartest person here.
Oh.
You're so resourceful. You can multitask. You do several things. And as I was watching late last night, Coked Up Dynasty, I thought, who really did shoot JR? And then I thought, the fact that I really want to know who did it is intriguing.
I think it was Sue Ellen.
I think we'll never actually know who shot him. And I think that's a very, very, very good point the show provides. The fact that you can do things to other people and that you won't get caught. But everybody wants to know what happened. Imagine if there was another tragedy, as bad as it is here, as bad as people dying, as how horrible as it is, we could be number one. We could be the #1 station in Sacramento.
Oh my goodness, if something really horrible happened, all of the news stations from around the country would descend on us like flies.
They would. No publicity is bad publicity. That makes sense, goddammit. And you know what else makes sense? If Ted were to suffer an accident.
Oh, that would be horrible.
That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
It would be
Wouldn't it be just
terrible.
terrible? Wouldn't it
Oh
just
my
be
goodness.
awful?
Well, like, what if his brake line was cut?
What if? If only I knew somebody who was smart enough and resourceful enough and who could multitask certain things to do that to him. If only I knew a person that could do that.
Well, I did just take his car to Jiffy Lube.
Get out. What are the odds?
Oh, to every 3,000 miles, he has me take his car, and then I pick up his dry cleaning. I'm sure he gets dry cleaning more than once every 3 months, but I combine the errands because I can multitask.
Lily,
Yes, Mr. Devine?
I'm glad we're on the same page, and I trust that you'll do the right thing. Were you listening?
No? Yes?
Good.
What? No.
Ed Brent is at his home, depressed from being suspended when his friend Roy Flood Jr. comes over.
I was a good soldier. I made it through Mekong Delta. I can make it through this. Who is it?
The door seems to be locked. Do you not want to be disturbed?
Is that you, Roy?
Dad, let me in. It's Roy.
Sure, come on in.
Why were you at work? Why were you at the studio?
Well, haven't you heard? I was suspended.
You were the little Chrissy.
I know.
Baby Chrissy. Oh, God. What? How could this happen?
Roy, do you remember when we were in Vietnam? And
A little bit.
Fitzsimmons, he couldn't take it anymore. And he took his sidearm, put it to his own head.
Oh, God. This is just like Da Nang. People killing themselves left and right. And I have to find out about it by watching the news while I'm trying to record it.
Concentrate, Roy. This stuff's gonna kill you someday.
Maybe that's what I want.
What do you mean?
It's too hard. You know, it wasn't always like this. Life used to be easier before now.
I know. It was just the news, cameras, you and me.
You and T and Mr. Tedley.
And Ted, yeah.
We went into that place. The three of us came out together. And it was while you were on your hospital bed. I sat by you for as long as it took, and the only thing that got you through was Chrissy. I'm gonna get home to Chrissy, you said.
Little Bunny. My little bunny daughter, Chrissy.
I felt like she was one of my own, boss. As close as I get to a family is you and yours.
There's something I never told you, Roy. Chrissy, she wasn't a stable child.
What do you mean?
She needed a lot of love. Otherwise, she would kill small animals.
Well, that's peculiar.
You'd think that with that kind of a past, I might have seen her death coming, but I always thought she'd kill someone else first.
No, that can't be true, boss. It can't be true.
It wasn't true, Roy. It wasn't true.
Al Fresco is at the Scanners when Roddy Mitchell and Mrs. Weatherby come in.
Stupid burrito.
1487-694 Henry Davis, Zebra, no warrant, 1979, Fort Sedan, ITR, Cat Rodeo.
I love you, LAPD, Sacramento.
Hey, Sal! Sal?
God, you don't have to sneak up on a person like that when I'm listening to the Scanners.
Well, sorry, I was thinking of maybe doing a kids segment next week on the radio. So can I listen and watch you?
You wanna watch me?
Well, I want to see what you do.
Is she gonna be watching me too?
Well, of course. Darling, will I make you uneasy? She's as harmless as a honeybee. Come on.
If a honeybee was flying in your face and stinging your eyeballs out, yeah.
Look, boy, I don't know if I like your tone.
What did you just say to me?
I said, look, boy, I don't like your tone.
Okay, Roddy, you stop that right now. You're freaking me out.
What? I don't know what happened. I was just thinking about Thundercats again.
No, your stupid puppet was talking to me.
This is Weatherby? Well, I'm sure if anything, she just talked about your lovely puff of hair.
I'll show you a puff of hair.
I don't know exactly what that means, but I suspect that might violate our sexual harassment policy here.
Listen, don't tell anybody I said that, okay? I'm already in a little bit of trouble because of the sexual harassment policy. You see, stupid Bradley Freeland caught me talking about walnuts with Ted Tedley. And he didn't mean walnuts like the kind you crack and eat.
Is that so? My dear, there's an old rule from medieval England. Never let them see the chink in your armor.
Do you just call me a chink?
Bradley Freeland is at the Jiffy Lube.
This is Ted Tedley's car. Thanks.
Yep.
Making Jim happy is what I do. I like to make Jim happy. Choo choo choo.
Cutting Ted's brake lines is what Jim wants me to do.
Ricky Sanchez and Ted Tedley are in the middle of their wrestling when Jim Devine finds them.
Sentilo! Sentilo!
Oh,
feel like Ricardo Montalban. Jim.
Oh, God.
My dreams are coming true.
Ted and I were just reminiscing about old times, right, Ted?
Sure. You beat me again. Just like you used to.
Let me help you with your coat.
Thanks.
Did I tell you I banged Charo last week?
Jim. I guess you're right. I want to apologize for what I said before. And you're right. This isn't the business for me anymore.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the roar of my own success. Can you say that a little bit louder, please?
I said, you're right. And Ted Lee is signing out.
Listen,
No.
Wait.
No.
Ted, I have something to say, okay? I was a little hard on you earlier. And, you know, I'm a yuppie. Sometimes I let it go to my head and I don't think. And I should be apologizing to you. You're a great anchor and you're a necessity here at this station. And it's because of you we're at number 2. So whether we see eye to eye on things, whether I'm cold-hearted about certain things, I want you to know that I always want this station to be the best it can be. And if it means having you on board, then it means me being apologetic.
I have more respect for you right now than I've ever had for another man other than General MacArthur. And that was before I joined the Army.
One other thing, I was talking to Lily earlier. She says your car is ready. It's across the street at Jiffy Lube. If you want to pick it up.
Hey, Jim, that reminds me. I get this parking spot up front, right?
Show me those pictures of Charo and you can do anything you want.
Sure.
Jim? I'm Jim. Ted?
Ted, Jim.
Again, the young.
Thanks again.
Now tell me.
Thank you.
Are they real?
Thanks.
Did I get you on dating Maria Conchita Alonso?
We return to Sal and Roddy as Lily arrives.
You listen here. I don't care who you think you are, you stupid lady with glasses. You're not gonna talk to Sal Frasco that way.
Sal, I have there's a news flash and it just came in over the wire that's out in the lot.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Roddy.
Wait a minute.
Mrs. Weatherby.
Wait a minute. There was something creepy in the way you just said hi.
Why? Because I was happy to see her? Because I'm happy to see her normally, you know. Because.
If he's allowed to be happy to see me.
Well, yes, in the most platonic way possible, much like Jack Tripper and Chrissy Snow.
You guys are doing it.
We are most certainly not doing anything, especially under the watchful eye of his chaperone.
Yeah.
You doing it for the puppet.
Never, you know. And you know what? If you say anything like that, I just might have to mention a certain, let's say, walnut insertion.
You wouldn't mention the walnuts. I just told you about that a second ago.
Well, okay, yeah, no, I wouldn't. But I would. You see, power is comprised of information plus the will to act. So you see, secrets must be kept, alliances formed. Otherwise, well, nothing gets done, does it?
Damn you, Mrs. Weatherby. Damn you to hell.
Why are you cursing at my puppet?
Well, I thought she was threatening me. Wasn't that what was just happening?
A puppet would threaten you? Quiet.
No, I'm pretty sure she just was like, I'm gonna tell him you if you tell him me. So I don't want to play that.
Sleep, Roddy.
Wake up, Roddy! Wake up!
pushing him into ice floes? No. Were you there when the Manitoba City Council said no? No, Roddy and Mrs. Weatherby Day? No. And when he wanted to drink himself into a stupor, who made him not do that?
Wait a minute, Mrs. Weatherby. Are you livestock that's crossed the California state line? Were you declared?
What does that mean?
Means when you come into the state of California, you can't bring any oranges, you can't bring any animals, and you can't bring any pets.
Bees!
Oh, I'm on to you, Weatherby. You better just watch your stinger.
Lest we forget, bees are a migratory species.
We return to Ed and Roy as Jim arrives at Ed's house, surprisingly.
I got another one. Now, what do you mean it's not true? Is it true or isn't it true? Did little Chrissy take her own life?
That part's true.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Roy. I didn't mean it. This is good stuff. Wow.
This is just a cigarette, dude. It's Marlboro Reds.
I haven't had tobacco in John.
Okay.
Mr. Divine!
What are you doing in my... Now, hold on a second. This is my house!
Jimbo, we've got
You
serious
just walked
issues.
through the door. My own house. It's my house and my suspension.
Listen.
Jimbo, we have a serious problem here. If I may be allowed to speak.
No, you may not.
All
Listen.
right.
I might have acted too harshly in front of everybody.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry that your daughter is dead.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much for saying that!
It's Valentino. It's Valentino. Listen.
Silent film star?
Listen. It was insensitive of me because I have a child, and if my child were to kill herself in front of me, I would probably be a little upset. So the fact that I was insensitive to you and your daughter's death, and I suspended you because of it, I was wrong. And I take that back. Okay?
May I shake your hand? I'm sorry about the hug earlier, sir.
It's okay.
I know that your personal space is important to you. I forgive you, and I need it. I need this time. I think it's.
Well, you're welcome to come back to work whenever you like. We're all waiting for you. If it makes you feel any better, I mean, she was going to Christian college. She was bound to kill herself soon enough.
I suppose you have a point there,
Yes.
sir.
So,
Well, even I'm having a hard time following that logic.
you broke an $11,000 camera and you smell like skunk.
I didn't
You're
break
not allowed
it.
to have
I
a
stopped
point.
working.
So, I'll see you on the team.
You're welcome in my house anytime, Mr. Divine.
Is my car ready?
Yes.
We return to Summer and Kit as Ted Tedley arrives.
Summer. Remember when I was in 11th grade and we decided we would be detectives? Remember that?
Yeah, I totally remember.
Because I didn't have any friends and I had to play with my little sister. Anyway,
And I was 4.
I think maybe you and I could be detectives again. Maybe we can figure out why everybody's dying around here.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
You want to play with me? You want to play with me?
bonding. Good. Well.
Yes. She's my sister.
Right.
I'm proud to say it.
Well, good. Congratulations then. I don't know what to say. I don't know why you would have kept that from us, but thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome. Now I'm proud of her.
Good. Can we have a moment alone, Summer and I?
Sure. I'll just go be by myself.
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks. You turn out the lights in my dressing room when you're done.
We will.
Yeah.
Summer, how are you feeling?
Don't look at me, Ted.
No, I will look at you, Summer. I will look at you. Okay, not that much, but I'll look at the back of your head.
It's better that way.
Summer.
Yes, Ted.
I'm sorry. When we kissed, I was overcome with passion, and sympathy, and well, sadness for you and your disfigurement. And
does that mean you're not attracted to me anymore, Ted?
oh, jeez. No, that's not what that means.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yes, Summer. No, it's not. It's not that bad. Summer.
Yes.
Summer. Listen, I'd like you to come for a ride with me in my car.
Really?
Gotta go pick it up at Jiffy Lube now.
Like a date?
Well, something like a date, yes.
After all this, you still want to date me? You must love me.
Well, you have other assets that make up for it, Ted. And you're a good person, Summer. That's the most important thing.
And you're so smart and
I-
funny, and you have so much in memory.
Megmory. Is that what you actually said? Megmory.
No, in memory. You know, like.
Memory.
No, in memory.
Andrews is walking by Lily's desk and sees Bradley Freeland underneath it, going through the drawers.
Nice to meet you. Maybe if I just had a Jolly Rancher. Hi. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Is that where she keeps her Jolly Ranchers?
No, they're right here.
What are you looking for?
Just looking for our old files that we have. Making sure Lily's doing her job. You know, some of the phone calls aren't transferred correctly.
Oh, Lily's awesome. I'm sure her files are really alphabetized and everything's in order. Oh, here's your notebook. Huh. Wow. Take Ted's car to Jiffy Lube. Why are you taking Ted's car anywhere, Bradley? That's weird.
Oh, sometimes I like to help out around the office, you know, just intern and get coffee, take people's cars. Or to Jiffy Lube, whatever people need.
Nobody ever asked to take my car to Jiffy Lube.
I didn't know that you had a car. I thought you took the bus. You look like a bus person.
I'm looking at your comments about my age, the fact that I don't know how to drive.
Well, I mean, it is, 1980 what? You don't know how to drive? I thought that piece on the hurricane that you did was really fantastic, Toby.
Really?
I mean, you really sunk your teeth into it. Like, you really showed, when you blew out of the frame and disappeared, it was like, I knew how powerful that hurricane was.
Wow, thank you.
Like, I really felt it. I was like, man, she's probably dead.
But I survived. I always bounce back.
That's true. You just keep coming back.
I always bounce back. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not myself lately. I'm sorry, but
Probably all the.
what does that mean? I don't understand how you young kids talk today.
Oh, that's just like, I'm old and crazy, and I got lots of hair. You know, it's like, oh, I got
station knows about my cats. Have you been to my place? How do you know I have so many cats?
I don't know that you have lots of cats. I was discussing, but now that you told me, I'll remember it.
Bradley, how do you do that? I mean, you get me to reveal all my secrets to you.
I don't. You just like to tell them to me because I'm a nice person.
That's right. Listen, I'm sorry. I think I need a tang or something to get my energy back up. I'm gonna go to the commissary. Listen, don't mess up Lily's desk. She really takes pride in how nice everything looks.
Oh, I know she does. I know she does.
Okay, I'll see you later. Bye, Bradley.
Hey, where's my notebook?
On the way to Ted's car, Summer and Ted Tedley run into Ricardo Sanchez.
Hey, Ted, Summers.
Rick.
You're here at Jiffy Lube too. I left my Jaguar.
Oh, very nice.
Is that your Chevette?
It is. Solid car for a solid man.
Yes, well, it looks like mine won't be ready for another 3 hours. But, what are you two doing together here?
Nothing. She's just walking me to my Chevette.
May I introduce myself?
Rick, Summer, Rick. Right. Rick.
Hi.
Encantado.
Now,
I don't know what that means, but it was beautiful.
It means you are beautiful. Gorgeous. Like a summer sky.
really?
Oh, really?
And I didn't even notice the bandages.
I'm in love with you.
In my país, we say, no es la cara que chingas, es la chinga que miras.
What does that mean?
It means I don't care about the scars on your face because you are gorgeous. Come, look. Look at my fine Corinthian leather on my tongue.
Oh, it's beautiful. You can feel my heart beating.
Yes, it's on the left side. Yes, I feel it.
Fine.
Like the engine running in my car, like a jackrabbit.
Summer? Listen, Rick. You know what? Summer clearly is a fickle sort. Why don't you take my car? Go for a drive. I'm gonna go for a drink.
What do you say we go to the bluffs and go look at the submarine races in Sacramento?
I'm gonna see if I can wipe this memory from my brain.
But Ted, he doesn't mind the scars.
No, I don't. Let me sing you a song in Spanish while I walk you to the car. Bésame, bésame mucho.
Roddy is all alone with Mrs. Weatherby.
Whoa. How the hell did I get here? Well, I led you here, my boy. What a weird thing to say, Mrs. Weatherby. No, is it really? I'm a little confused, Mrs. Weatherby. What's going on? Oh, don't act like you don't know what it is by now. How long have I been with you? Since your 7th birthday? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the weekend my parents died trying to pick up Tim Hortons for me. Yes. Yes, and who was there to take care of you? I was. Well, that's true, you were, weren't you? Yes. And I've led you here, my boy. I've led you here to the glory of Sacramento. Yes, no one thought little Roddy from Kamloops would go very far. Yet look at you now. A morning show, the glamour, the Capitol, the Tower Bridge and the K Street Mall. All of it is ours. I mean yours. Yours to own, my boy. And I gave it to you. Thanks, I think. Can I ask you a question? Well, yes, of course. Why are there enormous gaps in my memory where I don't quite know what's going on? Because you don't want to know what's going on then, do you, boy? You don't know.
Summer and Ricardo are driving up on a mountain windy road.
Summer, that Ted Deadly is not such a bad guy after all to let me use his car to take you.
He's really nice. I feel really conflicted. Maybe we shouldn't have left him there.
Why, he's a big boy. He can take care of himself. This Chevette drives pretty good for an American car. Hey, watch out!
Did they survive an extremely abrupt accident? Will Roddy's escape from the thrall of Mrs. Weatherby? What are Bradley's real plans? Find out next week in the next